Hey guys, this is Dark Knight Studios coming at you with another video. This will be my pay-per-view predictions for this Sunday, September 27th, WWE Clash of Champions pay-per-view, where it's called Clash of Champions, something to do with gold, because all championships are on the line. So I will give you the matchups, who's in the matchup, who I think will win, and some other thoughts. Let's start off with the obvious one. For the WWE United States Championship champion Bobby Lashley, who just won the title back on August 30th at Payback, defends against former champion Apollo Crews. This is an easy one. Bobby Lashley's going to win. I would not be the least bit surprised if the rest of his group, the Hurt Business, consisting of MVP, Cedric Alexander, and Shelton Benjamin, interfere and cost him the match, especially Cedric Alexander, since Apollo Crews beat him on Raw this past Monday night. Then we have the Raw Women's Championship with champion Asuka defending against Zelina Vega, which I guess is supposedly the kickoff match. This is an easy one. Asuka will retain. I don't think she's going to lose the title until she defends it against either Shayna Baszler or Bianca Belair. Next, we have the Raw Tag Team Championship. And there's two ways I see this going, and a couple of thoughts. One, first, it's the champion Street Profits defending against Andrade and Angel Garza for like the 1,000th time. That's just exaggerating, but they've defended the titles against them at least 3, 4, maybe 5 times. So there's one of two ways this is going to go. Either the Street Profits retain and Andrade and Angel Garza finally break up, or without Zelina Vega, who has basically walked out on them, they win the Raw Tag Team titles. I'm leaning towards actually the Street Profits retaining and Andrade and Angel Garza splitting up. But I also wouldn't be surprised if they actually have Andrade and Angel Garza somehow get it together and win the Raw Tag Team titles, unless the whole point is for them to split up. So I'm going to go with the Street Profits to retain the Raw Tag Team titles. No, take that. I think Andrade and Angel Garza will win the titles without Zelina Vega's help. Next, we have a match that I think will be match of the night. Triple threat ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. The champion Jeff Hardy versus, I guess, what could considered technically the champion Sami Zayn, because he never lost the title. He didn't want to wrestle during COVID, and so after a couple months not defending the title, he was stripped of it. AJ Styles won the title in the tournament. And then Jeff Hardy beat him for the title not too long ago. I fully expect Jeff Hardy to retain or Sami Zayn to walk away as champion, especially with it being a ladder match. Next, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Champions Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura defend once again against the Lucha House Party. This is almost an easy one to predict. I foresee Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura retaining because I think Kalisto will turn on Lince Dorado and Grand Metalik, thus turning heel, setting up a Lucha House Party split and maybe a triple threat match at Hell in a Cell, with the heel Kalisto winning. Or Kalisto turns on them and Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado remain a tag team, and Kalisto kind of goes out on his own. Or maybe, shockingly, they actually have Lucha House Party shock Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura and walk away with the tag team championships. Next, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax defending against the Riot Squad. Two ways I could see this going. One, Shayna and Nia find a way to retain, because WWE wants to keep them as champions for a little while longer, maybe till Hell in a Cell. But the most likely outcome I see is Nia Jax possibly turning on Shayna Baszler, leading to the Riot Squad winning the Women's Tag Team titles, because I think they have earned it. And I'm kind of a fan of the Riot Squad. I like Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott both. Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan are underrated wrestlers, especially Ruby Riott. And then, because I could see Nia Jax turning on Shayna Baszler, and that leads to a match, a Hell in a Cell match, possibly, at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, with Shayna Baszler beating Nia Jax and becoming #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship and winning the title. Next, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship between champion Bayley and challenger Nikki Cross. I could see a few things happening here. One, I could somehow see Sasha coming back and costing Bayley the SmackDown Women's Championship, therefore Nikki Cross winning the title. Or Sasha Banks comes back to help Bayley retain, only so she can beat her for the title and win it at Hell in a Cell in a Hell in a Cell match. Or the, should I say, soon to become Sister Abigail Alexa Bliss either helps Nikki Cross win the title or officially turns on her and costs Nikki Cross the title. That's several of the ways I could see it going. Next, we have the first of our two main events. We have the WWE Universal Championship match between the new heel Roman Reigns against his cousin Jey Uso. Again, another easy one to predict. Roman Reigns will retain, but a couple of things I think could happen. Jey Uso could easily just lay down in the middle of the ring, take the 1, 2, 3, therefore leading to the Usos and Roman Reigns forming a heel kind of Samoan Shield type thing. Or Roman Reigns destroys Jey Uso brutally, proving his heel work, which I've enjoyed Roman Reigns as a heel. I like him either way, but I really think he makes a great heel. So either way, Roman Reigns is not losing this championship. The main event, which is what I figure, is an ambulance match for the WWE Championship between Drew McIntyre, the champion, defending against Randy Orton. There is a few different things I could see happening here. One, I could see the likeliest outcome, Randy Orton walking away as champion. Or two, maybe neither Orton nor McIntyre walk away as champion, as they both get put in the ambulance because of Keith Lee. And Drew McIntyre would technically retain. Or they turn it into a triple threat match with Keith Lee, and either McIntyre retains the title or Orton wins. Or Keith Lee could cost one of Orton or McIntyre the match, therefore setting up whoever walks away as champion a title defense at Hell in a Cell. Triple threat match at Hell in a Cell between Keith Lee, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre. And I think Keith Lee walks away as WWE champion because of a heel turn. So either Randy Orton is going to win this title here, or they're going to have Drew McIntyre retain it just to lose it at Hell in a Cell to Keith Lee. Or Orton wins the title and goes on to defend it in a Hell in a Cell rematch against Drew McIntyre. Though I really don't think Orton needs a title. But that's my predictions. Please like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. This is Dark Knight Studios, signing off.